After two successive title pushes, Mikel Arteta and his boys look to go again in what can be probably the biggest season of his managerial career. With massive pressure on his shoulders, not only him as a manager, but also him and the players, I'm here to tell you why I think Arsenal Football Club will be your 2024-2025 Premier League champions. If you like the video, don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and join the family. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Help me here on this channel as I have Arsenal content of all sorts here on this channel, as well as United States men's national team content as well. So if you like anything on this channel, don't forget to hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. Without further ado, let's get into why I think Arsenal will be your Premier League champions for the 24-25 season. With 29 goals conceded, 5 less than any other team, and 18 clean sheets, 5 more than any other side in the 23-24 season, Arsenal's defense has proven to be one of the best defensive sides in all of Europe, showcasing some of Europeans' top young talents in the world in defense, such as William Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes, and even Ricardo Calafiori we just recently signed. Having players like Declan Rice and Thomas Partey sitting in front of a world-class defense, there's no doubt about it, Arsenal are one of the best defensive teams in all of Europe. However, it goes deeper than just individuals as to why I think the defense will help us win this Premier League title. It goes into our press. The initial zone of pressing starts with 5 players, with Odegaard and the striker leading the way with the initial press, closing off central areas and options, forcing opponents to either go wide, which allows our fullbacks to help squeeze teams into their own half, or forces them long, playing into the hands of our physical defenders in Gabriel and Saliba, who are known for their physical prowess in examples we see against Erling Haaland. However, another key example of where this works against other good pressing teams in Europe is in our preseason game against Bayer Leverkusen. For example, in the press where we scored the second goal, Havertz presses the DM, Xhaka, forcing him back to his goalkeeper, who then tries to force another pass into midfield to find Florian Wirtz. And this is where Zinchenko nicks the ball off of him, coming from the second phase of pressing into the first phase to help squeeze and clamp the defense within their own half. However, with skill and composure and quality in the final third, we end off a brilliant pressing move with a wonderful finish by Leandro Trossard. Our press will get us an extra 10 to 15 goals a season, which could be vital in the title race. And when you add a player like Ricardo Calafiori, who's not only good at going forward and inverting, but who's very physically strong and robust, another player very similar to Ben White, who has gone underrated for me in his defensive abilities, alongside William Saliba and Gabriel, who are monsters at the back, there's no doubt in my mind that our pressing will be absolutely incredible this year. The second thing I would like to touch on as to why we will win the Premier League is going back to set pieces. Arsenal last term scored 16 Premier League goals from set pieces, the most in the league. In top level football, it's a game of very fine margins, and you need any advantage possible you can to become the better team throughout the game. What if I told you we've evolved again in set pieces? Take the 2 goals we scored against Lyon, for example. It'll put on display our set piece variation and our set piece versatility. Look at the first goal. The first one by Saliba, we load up at the back post with all of our players, with every single player at the back post making a run to the front post. Even the target man Saliba making a late run behind the first initial wave of runners. Rice picks out a lovely superb ball to find Saliba in the middle of the box and get his head on our first goal. Now, let's look at the second goal. The second goal by Gabriel is made due to a late run at the back post after making a run from the middle of the box, exploiting Lyon for not having players on the post. Just 2 variations of what I expect to see throughout this season. But not only in set pieces, in the same game against Lyon, we saw Saka attack many balls at the back post, something that we haven't really seen too much in his game. If we can start to see a lot of Saka scoring those headers at the back post that he showed that he's not really bad at, he's showing that determination to get his head on those crosses at the back post. If we see Saka attack those balls at the back post, whether that be with his head, or whether that be taking it down and creating layback chances for Odegaard, for Declan Rice coming onto a lay, or for Thomas Partey as well, I can see us adding another 10 to 15 goals just off of back post balls, for example. And another example of that, game against Wolves. Saka has it on the right wing, plays it over the top. Zinchenko and Jesus play a lovely 1-2, which finds Odegaard at the edge of the box, and that's how you get the second goal against Wolves. I think attacking the back post and getting on the ends of crosses into the box to the back post is going to be a major key in our game. And if I add another 15 to 20 goals in set pieces and chances at the back post again, I can see Arsenal taking another step closer to Premier League glory. And finally, I think probably one of the biggest things, continuity. Most may not value this, but I have my reasons too. There's a reason why Pep and Klopp were topping the Premier League for years upon years. Continuity of players and philosophy will allow us the opportunity to grow and develop. Take Saka's development for example. Continuity of working with Mikel Arteta on the consistent years has allowed Saka to not only grow in his stats, but grow as a winger, get more prolific, get more efficient in terms of his game. Saka now is a creation monster. It feels like every time Saka plays, he's either creating a big chance or he creates a big chance, whether it turns out to be a goal for himself or an assist. And yes, having players like Odegaard and White around him helps. Good players build chemistry, and signing new players is good, but continuing and working and developing on what you have already is an element that cannot be understated. So, with the experience of going to 2 title races and just losing a lead and going very, very close, the experiences that this group has learned and built from will make them very, very tricky to stop. Now, when you add continuity into a very, very good footballing side and you add that hunger and that determination to win something, I think you will see another development of Arsenal Football Club under Mikel Arteta. We've seen over the last couple of seasons, especially these last 2 specifically, we challenged for the title. Even if we finish second in 2 years, the way we did it is different. The first time we challenged for a league title, we were free flowing, we were fully going gun-ho. It was impressive football, but we burnt out. Last season, we learned how to be a bit more pragmatic. We learned how to be a bit more defensively ruthless. We learned how to control games more. And yes, even though we didn't get fully over the line, I think we looked and we took a few experiences from that. Game management being one, and also too, developing and just tweaking small slight things. Having that continuity within the group, I think is very, very good. We see, like I said, why Klopp and why Pep have dominated this league for so long. And I think with Arteta continuing to develop his philosophy with the same group of players who've proven that they're very, very talented, there's no doubt in my mind that Arsenal will be there and amongst again in challenging for this Premier League title. And in my opinion, the determination and the hunger and the continuity will take us over the line. So ladies and gentlemen, these are my 3 things as to how I think Arsenal will win the Premier League title this season. Do you agree with anything I said? If so, leave it in the comment section down below. What do you think about the set pieces? What do you think about the way we press and our defense? And what do you think about the continuity within the squad? All small things that I think are very, very key to why we will be back in there for a Premier League title once again. But you let me know your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section down below. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you like the content and you like any other content on this channel. On this channel, I have daily Arsenal content, whether that be fan interviews coming back to the channel very, very soon, or Arsenal content, player breakdowns, player analysis, team analysis, and anything Arsenal is all on this channel. So if you like the content on this channel, like I said, guys, don't forget to like and hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.